games did you play growing up?
My own video gaming background, I think I always got attached to one particular game. So when I was much younger, it was the Street Fighter game. You know, I used to love those one-on-one combat games. Doom, do you remember Doom? That was a classic. Grew up playing that. And then when we got a bit older, moving into N64 territory, me and my brother played a lot of GoldenEye. We were like masters at GoldenEye. And then we moved on to FIFA, the kind of soccer, you call it soccer game, you know, so that's the more recent one. But yeah, those are probably the ones.
Do you have a favorite memory that stands out from playing games?
Favorite memory from playing games? I remember, yeah, me and my brother sat around just battling it out on Street Fighter as Ryu and Ken. I think, you know, those days were good. That was a good day.
You know, outside of FIFA, there's a pattern there because Street Fighter and Doom both were turned into video game movies, and GoldenEye went from a movie to a video game.
Yes.
What are your thoughts about this whole convergence that's going on in Hollywood?
I think it's exciting, isn't it? I mean, if you've got a strong story in a film, in a computer game, such as in Silent Hill, which is very story based, if you've got a strong story like that, why not make it into a film? You know, we're always hunting for good stories in this industry, so I think it's exciting. I think sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and but you can only try by testing it out.
How much video gaming research did you put into playing the Silent Hill games for this movie?
Not a massive amount. I did used to play them briefly when I was a kid, but if I'm honest, they scared me. These games scared me. So like, I kind of played a little bit and then avoided it. So when I came to do this to get this film, I watched the first film and I went back to the game, played a little bit, and it scared me just as much. So I didn't do a massive amount of research.
For people that have played the games, where does this movie fit into the overall franchise?
Well, this is this is now become a franchise because we're on a second movie out of, you know, and it's based on Silent Hill, the game Silent Hill 3. So whereas the first movie was Silent Hill 1, this one's more based around the third game, Silent Hill 3, which was a natural progression for Michael, the writer-director, to make, because it made more sense following on from the first movie.
And what role do you play in this new film?
Now I have to keep my lips pretty sealed on this because I play a character called Vincent, who people will know from the game, but it is an adaptation when it comes to him in this movie. We made some changes and hopefully they'll work, but I won't say much about the characters so as not to give anything away.
Did you approach this any differently, having a character that's coming from a video game versus other source material?
Not really, no. I mean, I kind of love having source material there. I always have, and always said I have. But yeah, no, it was a weird one with this because a lot of characters in this stayed quite true to the characters in the game, whereas mine isn't so true. So I was told by the director not to look too closely at the character in the game, rather than, you know, take it from the script. So that's what I did.